What's going on in the YouTube world? Brian Keith here. On today's little video, I'm going to do a review of my own on this winch that I picked up, so stay with me. Alright, this is a winch that I went and bought from Harbor Freight. This is the Badlands ZXR 2500. Now, I am not sponsored by Harbor Freight, and they did not send me this to review, so this was me buying it because I plan on using this to help me take some trees down. So we're gonna go through and open this box and see what's like in here, see everything that it came with. I'm sure everybody's got their own little winch set up. Well, maybe not everybody, but a lot of people. Obviously, we see this comes with a pretty good set of instructions. Now, I haven't really gone through and looked at them, but I can see it's got a lot of important safety information we should probably all read, including wire setup and how to mount the winch, and looks like even how to use it. So now this is mainly for pulling ATVs. I actually plan on using this to help pull tension on a tree as I'm cutting the tree, falling it. So this will kind of help create a guide rope is the reason why I bought it. I've got some trees on the side of my house that I need to take down. Now, they're not extremely huge, big, huge round trees, but they are a good decent size. Alright, at least they packed this pretty nice. You can see in here it's all packed up pretty good. So let's see if we can do the box like this so you can kind of see it all. Now you can see this is all, I haven't even taken it out yet. So hell, I haven't even broken the tape yet. So this must be all the goodies that come with it. Let's open this up and check it out. Of course, that is if we can even get it open. It's like opening that present on Christmas morning. That present's so well wrapped you can't get it open. There we go. Alright. Looks like inside they gave us a cool little red thing with the name on it. It says Badlands. I've got one remote control right here, which is wired. A wired remote control. There's the switch. And there's the in and the out button. So this looks pretty well made. It might be able to take some abuse. It looks like this is the actual controller itself, where it plugs into. Pretty good connection box. Pretty solid sounding. Pretty good weight, so it's not too cheaply made. These are the wires that connect to it. This one says to winch on the little sticker here, so this goes onto one of the little barrel connectors on the winch. And this looks like this is the other side of the winch, because it says 2 winch, so this is probably the negative side or the reverse to make it go out or in, one of the two. Ooh, looky here, another remote control. Ooh, this one's a wireless one. Looks like a little wireless keychain one. Hopefully it came with batteries. Looks like it takes a little DC 12 volt battery. Looks like the sticker right there. So I don't know if this. Oh, yeah. It's got a light. Cool. Let's go ahead and turn it back off. There we go. Oh, so I got 2 remotes, a wired one and a wireless one. Looks like this is, oh, it's already got a circuit breaker already with it for a fused protection device for wiring it up. Now you could put another one on there if you really feel safe to do that. That's cool. Funny thing is I already bought a circuit breaker for this 150 amp one, because on the back of the box for this particular model, the 2500 pounds, it says that it has an amp pull of up to 123 amps at times. So I bought a breaker instead of a fuse. Some people like fuses. I use breakers, the 12 volt breakers. So, but looks like it already came with one. It's already literally built into the system, so it says right on there, circuit breaker. So yeah, cool. If I would have known that, I wouldn't have bought one. Oh well. Here's the face plate where the rope goes through. That'll go onto the front of the winch. How the rope goes in and out when it moves through here, so it keeps it going back and forth to make it all pretty. Of course, all the nuts and bolts. It's always good to have a bunch of nuts, right? Looks like, oh, I've seen these there at the store sitting on the shelf. We're buying these separate, which I was considering it, but it's a good thing I didn't, because there's one of these already with it. It's a looks like a 1/2 inch bracket. Yep, I'm right. 1/2 inch. It says right there on the side. So it looks like an extra bracket with it. Cool. And of course the piece that connects to the rope itself, the actual hook. So that's pretty solid pieces. It even says forged. I can feel the weight of it. It's pretty heavy. Even a pretty good spring on there too, so looks like it's pretty well made so far. This one's a 5/16 forged connection piece. Well, that's a pretty good amount of stuff in there. A lot of it looks like quality so far. Now let's look at the actual winch. Now this baby's pretty heavy. Now I did not get a mounting plate with this in the box, but I did buy one separately so I can mount it on the front of my truck. So I'm going to mount it on the bumper. Yeah, here we go. Here's the actual winch itself. Let me pull the camera in a little closer so you guys can see. Now, for right now, I'm just going to go ahead and leave it in the package. But it's a pretty solid looking winch. I mean, it's pretty heavy. It's picking it up, movement, so it looks like it's got some balls to it, which is what I need anyway, especially messing with pretty good sized trees. So, I mean, the trees I'm cutting are not 100-year-old trees, but they still got some weight to them, so I think this will help out a lot. it'll make my job a little easier for guiding the trees as they fall. So, because the trees that I'm cutting, I'll show you in another video when I do my garden update. They're right in between my neighbor's house and my house, so I want them to fall right in between our houses, and I don't really want to fall on my neighbors. Now, if something hit my house, obviously I'm not going to sue myself. Though I could, but it'd probably be a little funny, and the judge would probably send me to the crazy house. But hey, free room and board, free meals, free cot to sleep on. Nah. I like my freedom. And I don't think I need to go to the crazy house. Maybe the wife. Oh, hi Ruth. You'll probably be seeing this video. She's one of my main ones that at least watches, which obviously I appreciate it. This is a pretty good buy, it looks like. Now this was originally a little over 100, but I did have the 20% off coupon that I used that they had this weekend because of Memorial Weekend. So it brought it down to about 70 some bucks, but it still went back up to 100 and some bucks anyways because I got the 2-year warranty, which is an extra 20 bucks. So that $20 off, that brought it down, and made it go back up because of the protection warranty. But that's alright. If something happens to this baby, I can take it back. Oh, use my head for something, right? Holding the box. There we go. Now, for right now, I'm just going to leave a lot of it in the box until it's actually time to get it out and start getting it installed on the truck. Now, it looks like this came with everything except this, which I bought, which was $5 by itself. A mounting plate, so that way I could make sure it mounts good enough on my front of my truck. So pretty solid looking good plate. So it's a Winch mounting plate, already pre-drilled, already ready to go, and instructions for the dummies. So yep, fits all brands from the 2,000 pound winches to the 3,500 pound winches for this one. Now I think the winches that are bigger than the 3,500 pounds already come with their own special winch, or their mounting plate I mean. So now this is what I was telling you guys about. I did not know that this already came. Oh damn, that was loud. That almost landed on my toe. So, yeah. But I did not know that these already come with circuit breakers on this part of it. So, built-in breaker protection. So, that's cool. So, I actually bought one off Amazon. Now, I use these for my solar setup instead of fuses. Some people with their own homemade solar setup, they actually use little fuses, you know, the fuse blocks, which you should always have your connections fused. Instead, I bought one of these, which these are pretty good. I like these. These are not exactly cheap, but they're not extremely high dollar expensive. These are the little circuit breakers that are made for boating, stuff like that, protecting your trolling motors. These are waterproof. These are made to go out, you know, where your boats, stuff like that are. But these do work great for solar also, and if your solar or anything ever trips, boom, it trips, it opens up. Instead of having to feel retarded and the grid's down and shit's hitting the fan, you know, SHTF time, and you don't have any more fuses, you can't go back to the store. This, don't worry about it. You pop it back up, it resets it, you're good to go again. I would rather spend a little extra money to get these things, the breakers, than the actual fuses. There's nothing wrong with fuses. Fuses do work. But I would rather have breakers if I can. You get a lot more life out of a breaker than you can a fuse. Once that fuse goes, you're screwed. So, yeah. Well, I know this isn't the most greatest review, but hopefully you guys like it. Obviously, this isn't all hooked up and put on the truck where you guys can actually see it in action. Though I think eventually we'll probably be doing some kind of video like that here in the upcoming days or weeks when I start working on the trees, cutting them out there. I might even get it on video, that way you can see all the way I'm getting the trees cut, the way I'm trying to follow them and guide them. And hopefully we don't have any bloopers and houses or people don't get hit, so guess we'll find out, right? I'm pretty good at doing it. I've cut trees before, so yeah, I've cut trees outside my own house and fallen them, so it's not that hard. You just got to use some freaking common sense. So, alright guys, I'm gonna get out of here. So, I hope you guys like this video. Give me a like. Tell me what you guys do, you know, for cutting trees. Do you guys use winches, or do you use the hand cranking winches, or do you get a whole bunch of friends holding the rope and everybody pulling on the rope? I mean, I've seen people do it different ways. So, not too bad of a buy. So, alright guys, take care, and have a good one.